Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. So today I'm going to review a new set of headphones I got. These are the TOZO, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, HA1, supposedly noise reduction or noise canceling headphones. The price point is really low and I'm hoping that the quality is much better than the price point. So these are on Amazon currently around $30 and you could even find them for a little bit cheaper. But some of the reviews are great. Obviously some aren't. I want to try them for myself and see if it lives up to everything that it's kind of announcing that it would do, right? It says it has long battery life. It's got noise reduction or noise canceling. You can connect the two Bluetooth devices at once. I've never had that in anything. And I just kind of want them as a throw around pair to be able to travel with and things like that. So I'm hoping that they're good enough for that. But again, I'll give you my honest review. I'm not getting paid for this or anything like that. But just want to see if they're good enough and have decent bass, decent sound, and kind of clear and things like that. I know that's not easy to do over a video, but I'll give you at least my honest opinion as to what I think, how it lives up to all the expectations that they write on their packaging. It comes in about 5 colors. I got the black one, but they do have kind of Apple type colors, you know, the light green, that jade, blue, kind of pinkish, gold, and then the lilac. But let's open it up. Let's see what comes in the box. We'll charge them up and see how they go. All right, so let's see what's inside of the box here. That's probably my favorite part. Let's find a spot we can tear off this plastic. I'll try to keep everything in frame here. So the box is really nice. Obviously, they're all going for that kind of Apple aesthetic. Then we have a flip part here. Let's take these out. Okay, let's see if there's anything else in the box. There is. Okay, and that's the front. They're just tied with the colors. That's the back. And there's the serial number QR code. It says scrape code. So you kind of scrape the code and then you scan it. Not sure what that is. I'm going to check that out. It does say there's an app. I'm not quite sure what the app does, but kind of interesting. So it's got these edge protectors. Always nice to have good packaging. Then we have the instructions. If there is any, I'm sure it's pretty. You can take calls, how to answer. I'll look these over in just a few minutes. And then we have 18-month active warranty. It tells you all the different modes, the gaming mode, how to reject a call, how to charge it up, and all that fun stuff. Again, I'll take a listen. There's the app, pairing it with things like that. So we'll definitely check that out. What appears to be a charging cable, which is nice because a lot of things, even Apple stuff, doesn't come with charging cables anymore, which is kind of silly, but we have USB to USB-C, which is nice. And then we have headphone jack to headphone jack, probably as an aux to connect it to other things like that. So we'll check what that's for. And now let's see what the headphones look like. Packaging, I have to say, great so far. Oh, look, and there's even more protection. We have these just to keep them protected, really nice. And sorry, it's black on black. I didn't even take that into account that it'd be so black. But yeah, no, they feel definitely nice. They have left, right. I'll turn these around. So if you notice there, it says left and right. They pivot really nice. The quality feels pretty solid, pretty solid. They have all the charging ports and the power buttons and things like that. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. But I have to say, so far, so good. So let me charge these up. We'll try to connect them to the app, see what that's all about. And then we'll try to connect them to a device and we'll see what they sound like. All right, so I've been charging them for about 4 hours and there's an LED light. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's black on black, but I'll do a close-up of this so you can see all the buttons. But there's an LED light that went from red to white. So let me know that they're fully charged according to the manual. I do have the manual here. It has all the kind of the buttons and what they do. But from one end to the other, we have the power button, which has a lot of different functions. If you click it once, you pause the song. If you click it twice, it goes to game mode, all these kind of different things that it does. You have the volume knob up and down. You have an aux audio jack, the USB-C port to charge it. And then there's an EQ button, which from what I read in the manual has 3 different settings. It has deep bass, standard, and clear treble. Now I did try them out before. I want to see how they connected. I downloaded the app, but I went ahead and started everything from scratch so you can see kind of the process and how easy it was. Pretty simple. And plus I can't really show, or at least let you listen to music for a copyright strike here on YouTube. So I'll give you my thoughts about the different types of bass settings and things like that. But let me show you how to connect them. So when you first open the app, it has a guidance for use, and it kind of tells you what we kind of know. You go to your Bluetooth setting, turn it on, and then turn on the headphones, and then pair that with the device. So let me go to my Bluetooth setting here. So my Bluetooth is on, and I'm going to power them up. I'm going to hold down the power button for about 3 seconds. And there, that light, LED light goes on. It blinks for a couple of times. And now it's blinking, waiting to connect. And as you can see here, it says TOZO HA1. I always think it says hat or hi, but it doesn't, obviously HA1. Let's connect that. And there we go. We hear that little confirmation beep. So now we go back to the app. We'll open that. And now we go add device. Now it's searching for it, and it finds it. And we're good to go. So it tells us that we're at 100%. Products, this is our home, more sound effects. That's kind of cool. Oh, look, you can actually raise and EQ everything. That is really cool. That is awesome. I've never seen that for headphones. Maybe Beats and Bose, I'm sure they have stuff like this, but I've never quite used it. So you can raise, you have classical, the different types of dance, deep. That's kind of cool. So I'm a big classical buff, so maybe I would leave it there. But let's go for standard for now. Let's leave it flat. And then we'll go back. So that's our EQ. Let's check our products. Let's see what it, so obviously they have the little store here, which is great, earbuds and stuff like that. Then we'll go to recommended things you can follow. I don't know why people post everything. Well, here I am posting, right, this review. And then we have this AI section, which is kind of cool. It has like these sounds that you can play, right? Rain, kind of that noise cancellation, relaxation type sound that'll kind of help you sleep if you have any trouble sleeping. So this is kind of cool. The app is actually pretty, and then my TOZO, you can do your whole EQ collection for different types of songs and things like that. But now getting to the sound, right? So I tried it with different types of sound, with something like John Mayer, nice and soft, but nice, rich spectrum of sound. We have his deep bass, but also his guitar playing and then his vocals. And I have to say, these are pretty good. So, and I mean, I don't mean that lightly, like, oh, they're pretty good, they're not great. For the price point, they're actually amazing. The bass sounds really nice. The mids are pretty clear. The treble is definitely clear. So for, like I mentioned before, like for something like traveling where it's not critical, where you're listening to like a mix, or you're trying to mix a song in, for video or for audio, or mixing an album, things like that, where it's not critical, these are definitely a great choice. I found that the basses to be rich, whether I listen to like dance stuff, like I put on Pitbull and really loud sounds and things like that. I really, really enjoyed that. It's not bad at all. It has a few different features where if you hold down the volume up button, it scrolls to the next song. If you hold the volume down button, obviously it goes to the previous song, little things like that, what you would expect, right? And then the EQ button has 3 settings. Like I mentioned, it has a deep bass, the standard, and then the clear treble. Was there a huge difference? Not a huge difference between, I would say, between the bass, that deep bass, and the standard, but definitely between deep bass and clear treble, there is a big difference. But if you like bass sounds like I do, I love those really deep and clean low ends, then that deep bass is a nice little bonus. Whether you listen to classical music like me, where it's like you want to really hear those contrabasses, or even if you listen to like something like DNCE, right, like Cake by the Ocean, just has really fun bass licks, then kind of you want to definitely crank that bass. But the instruction manual doesn't have a million things on it, but like I said, it has a game mode, which is kind of cool. I don't game all that much, but if you're a gamer, if you want to take calls with this, pretty clear. The microphone is pretty clear. I did a call before with my wife, and it sounded pretty clean. Audio was kind of a weird thing, right? I can't play the songs because of copyright. I can't really make you listen through the speakers exactly what I hear. I can just give you my opinion, and I'll give you a wrap up after this. But from what I tried, the app connected really fast. It's a nice, clean app. Does what it's supposed to do. Like I said, this is kind of neat. The EQ settings here, you can kind of play around with that and then raise each individual, frequency, which is way more than I would ever use for headphones. But if you're looking for a great throw on, I think these are a great thing. And now I'll give you my final opinion. So just some final thoughts. If you're looking to replace some high-end Bose headphones or Beats headphones, obviously this wouldn't be the pair to do that, but at the same time, they're not really promising that, right? What they're offering is a good, solid wireless headphones that last for quite a bit, have decent sound, and I think on that front, they delivered. So if that's all you're looking for, kind of travel with, you don't have to stress out about, oh my God, these are my $200-300 Bose headphones or anything like that. This is definitely a great alternative. And that's what I'm gonna be using it for, not for mixing per se or re-listening to high definition audio, but for traveling and things like that. I think they're perfect for that. So hope you found this helpful. And if you're already using them or you have any other opinion, by all means, drop that in the comment below. I'd love to see what your experience was, or if you recommend other headphones that our viewers can check out as well. All right, guys, happy playing, happy listening. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.